At the beginning of the year, I spoke about our being all staff. Our primary commitment is to the students and families we serve. Our priority must be keeping them safe. With the 2020-2021 school year at the halfway point, we can all agree that school looks different than previous years due to COVID-19 and the health and safety measures that continue to evolve. Learning is occurring daily. I am immensely proud of the real work of teaching and learning accomplished by students and staff. It seems as if we are all first year, insert title here, and experiencing this together has allowed our students to shine. Our teachers, teaching assistants, aides, and monitors have projected the RAM-FAM qualities we value daily. We also know it is far from perfect. One of our goals for our students when they graduate is for them to become autonomous learners. This new learning landscape has presented the opportunity for students to flourish and take on more responsibility and be in charge of their learning. Of course, we can continue to have a strong focus on reading, writing, and thinking critically daily. Couple these student examples with the continued work of our staff on best practices, and I believe we have a recipe for success. Our entire staff has demonstrated the RAM resolve it takes to have our district not just open for learning, but attempting to thrive. Our facility staff has been diligent and mindful in maintaining the beauty and cleanliness of our buildings. Our technology department has been ubiquitous and seemingly able to solve multiple problems simultaneously. Our clerical unit continues to be the lifeline between the families and the staff. Our administrators have demonstrated the RAM Pride leadership qualities to ensure student and staff safety and success. Parents, you continue to be the bridge between the staff and your children. We know how much you love your child and the big aspirations you have for them. This experience cannot be comfortable, and we appreciate your partnership. Please continue to support your child, and remember this: all children in our learning environment can pick up a book and read. Listening to all stakeholders throughout semester 1, the theme or focus for semester 2 should be less is more. The idea does not mean we do less, but instead we go deeper, produce more mental sweat, delve into fewer topics, and learn more. Seymour Saracen said, "The learning process is one which engenders and reinforces wanting to learn more. Absent students wanting to learn, the learning context is unproductive." Our learning culture should foster curiosity, establish empathy amongst learners, and encourage lifelong learning. Our culture should encourage and facilitate opportunities for purposeful risk-taking and agency in the learning process while fostering a questioning disposition. Has there ever been a more critical time to create a stimulating learning environment, knowing full well this may not always be contained within our four walls? In speaking with our students and staff, students excel when they feel safe, challenged, and in control of their learning. Learning environments involve far more than physical and virtual classrooms. They support a climate that nurtures well-being and responds to the cognitive, emotional, and social needs of learners. A dynamic learning environment is responsive, flexible, and adaptable. Knowledge building, inquiry, design thinking, and blended learning are a few possible frameworks that allow learners to explore big ideas, make real-world connections, and link to their passions while integrating technology. Employing a variety of learner-inspired models makes learning meaningful and the curriculum authentic. It also allows our staff and students to spend less time on the screen and yet engage in deep thinking. Think PBLs combined with small and individual group learning asynchronously. Students, you should take ownership of your learning. If you are not logged on, not engaged, or lying in bed with the camera off, how are you producing mental sweat? You should be asking questions, lots of them, like our youngest learners do. This applies to analyzing mathematical processes, thinking through social issues, making sense of a text, or analyzing the natural world for cause and effect. Every lesson should include students asking questions to staff, to one another, or themselves. We can even move beyond the classroom and encourage students to ask questions of the world through social media and personal interviews with experts in the field. I have read and heard people say we must seize the moment of excited curiosity for the acquisition of wisdom. The idea here is that in the single moment when your curiosity is sparked, you should chase it. If you put it off until later, you miss something in the process. An excellent discussion is one of the best ways to engage people of all ages, making student learning visible, and create community. Is there anything more delightful and illuminating than talking about big ideas with students, especially younger students? Examining our worlds is the essence of humanity, and students can barely wait to share their insights, ideas, and questions with others. Socratic seminars can be implemented and are essentially scaffolded critical thinking sessions that enable the entire class to engage in critical thinking at their level. Hofstadter wrote, "Anti-intellectualism is founded in the democratic institutions and the egalitarian sentiments of this country. Let's reject this idea. Let's create a RAM culture which continuously identifies intellectual pursuit for what it is, an incredible intellectual journey. If not, the American dream for all will continue to be thwarted. Whether it is morning meetings, readers, writers, math workshops, Socratic seminars, or PBLs, every staff member and student can be part of an incredible intellectual journey. Less is more, a lot more, if we all